Good afternoon. How you doing? It's Dave Rudbarg from CoachMeDave.com, and it is Saturday, April 21st, and 2018. The weather shifted this morning. It was cold and brisk, and now it's warm like toast outside, which is quite pleasant. I have been thinking about this particular Facebook Live all day. Mike Finnegan, Arno Heck, stay tuned, please, please, please. This is a most unusual Facebook Live I'm doing. Ed Bolke, you definitely have to stay tuned for this. This is a very unusual Facebook Live. I am combining two of my favorite things in this Facebook Live. This is a combination Facebook Live coaching presentation, and this is what they call in pro wrestling a shoot promo. Now, you may hear the words pro wrestling, you go, oh, I don't want to hear that, so blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you why I love pro wrestling and what I learned about life last night from pro wrestling, from going to a pro wrestling match. So, first of all, shout out to NYC, Now You Create Pro Wrestling. And I will get to the point quickly, okay? There are certain distinctions in the world of pro wrestling that are very powerful. And one of them is the idea of your gimmick. Now, your gimmick is the persona that a wrestler takes on. You know, if you see The Rock or any of the famous pro wrestlers, that's their gimmick. That's their shtick. That's what they work with. And it dawned on me last night, and I've heard people talk about it before, that our persona, what we walk out into the world with is our gimmick. Whatever that thing is that you think is the truth about you is your gimmick. Oh, I'm a loser. Oh, I'm a rebel. I'm an outsider. I'm not good with money. I'm not sexy. I don't blah, 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 blah. You know, all these different things. That's your gimmick. That's what you walk out into the world with. That's your persona. And you live it every single day. And you walk out there going, hi, my name is so-and-so, and my gimmick is la la la. And we do that without realizing it. We think this is actually us. We think this is us. Now realizing it's our gimmick. It's what we do. It's our persona. It's our identity. And somehow, and for most of us, we didn't even create it. You know, John Cena, even though that's his name, his persona changed from the time when he started wrestling down in Louisville, Kentucky, where he was a bad guy. And then at some point they went, is that really the persona you want? He went, nah. Or however the conversation went. The Rock, his persona when he first got on the scene was Rocky Maivia, and he was kind of a happy-go-lucky Polynesian dude, Samoan dude, and that changed. He went into being a bad guy. What I'm saying is, you're not married to your gimmick. You're not married to your persona, okay? Maybe it's the gimmick that you were given as part of the family you grew up in. You know, maybe you're the middle child and you got the middle child gimmick. Or maybe you were the child of parents who had no idea how to be parents. And so, as it said on one of the things I posted today, they put you in front of the TV with chicken nuggets and Capri Sun and went, have a nice day, and booked. Maybe that's the gimmick that you've sort of inherited. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be the gimmick that you actually live with. Okay? Every day you have a choice. What's the persona you want? Now, I'll tell you something else. And this is a shout out, again, to all the people at NYC Wrestling, which stands for Now You Create, Jarrell and Freddie Marks and Vince Steele and all of them. I love you all so much. You moved and inspired this particular Facebook Live, this shoot promo about what I learned from pro wrestling. Because here's the thing. Those of you who are listening is going, yeah, but Dave, it's fake. Here's the thing. Theater is fake. Movies are fake. They're made up. They're not real. The actor on the screen is not real. That's a persona. Even the idea, and I heard somebody talk about this a couple of weeks ago, the idea of celebrity itself is a gimmick. Okay? You and I both know that if you see somebody on the red carpet, you're probably not going to see them with the same degree of persona on the red carpet and shopping at Target. Okay? And that's what I want you to get today, is what you think, who you think you are, who you think you're married to. I don't mean internally who you're married to. It's not the case. You can reinvent. You can create a new persona. Okay? Wrestlers do this all the time. As I said, The Rock's gimmick changed. John Cena's gimmick changed. Stone Cold Steve Austin, who may be the biggest and most effective pro wrestler in terms of connection with an audience of all time, was stunning Steve Austin back in 15 years earlier. And then when he first came to the WWE, they tried to make him Ringmaster Steve Austin, and it didn't connect. It wasn't him. It wasn't a persona he wanted. What gimmick do you want? What persona do you want? How do you want to be known in the universe? Okay? That's very important. And the other thing that I got from watching pro wrestling, particularly being at the two matches that I went to this month and a couple of months ago, both up in the Bronx. Shout out to Darrow's Extreme Gym or Extreme Fitness. I hope I'm not messing up the name of the place too bad. Sold out both time. I estimate, I think, 300 to 500 people, families, extraordinary experience. And here's the thing about pro wrestling that is also something that inspires me. The people who are working together work together to make the product great, to make everybody win. Now, there's obviously in a match, there's going to be somebody who loses. That's not the point. It's not so that I do great and you suck. What if there was a world where everybody worked to have everybody win? And I know that there's those of you who will say, well, there's got to be a winner and a loser. Yeah, but not to the degree where you make one person is glorious and one person is horrible. There's a possibility of working together and making the product the thing, and making people's enjoyment and fulfillment of the product the thing. Okay? And that's another one of the powerful distinctions in the world of pro wrestling that I am very moved by. And so I made it my business last night to make sure and speak to a number of the artists, the craftsmen, the athletes who performed brilliantly last night, and to let them know how much their work meant to me and what I enjoyed about it specifically. And I'm doing this Facebook Live, this distinction, this shoot promo, completely so that, number one, to give a shout out to Now You Create Wrestling, and their next matches are on June 3rd. And again, to say to you, what is your gimmick? What do you believe that your persona, your personality, this is who I am? Okay? Let me tell you something. I'll sum this up pretty quickly, so I've been going on for a while. But here's what I really want you to know. And those of you who've known me back from the 90s and before, some of you have known me for 40 years, but some of you have known me since I first did Landmark education back in '93. I would hope that you see a difference in how I am being, not just physically how I am, but emotionally and spiritually. And every day, one of the reasons that I have a coach, thank you, Ed Bulkey, one of the reasons that I have done and read and take courses and co-lead things is because I am always evolving. My gimmick, if you will, is never finished. My gimmick, my persona, how I want to be in the world is ever evolving. If you're not happy with the way you're seen in the world, if you're not happy with the way you see yourself in the mirror, do something. Do something. Call somebody. Call me. Call some coach. Okay? Take some actions. You are not married to the persona that you think you are. You're not married to your gimmick. As I said, I was thinking about this all day long. I hope you got value from this because, man, this was a great day for me. And it was a great day in general, but it was a great day, again, specifically because of what a positive experience I've had for the last two times, going up to the Bronx, all the way from Jersey City, to go see Jarrell and Vince and all these amazing, amazing people. And again, if you don't like your gimmick, if you don't like your persona, if you're not happy with it, you can change it and you can start to do practices and start to create new beliefs and go out in the world and be a different character. Why not? In any case, this is Dave Rudbarg from CoachMeDave.com. Have an incredible, incredible, incredible day. Bye.